The first tremors were barely noticed, a subtle vibration underfoot, a faint hum in the atmosphere. Scientists around the world exchanged confused glances, but dismissed it as natural seismic activity. The moon, after all, was thought to be a silent guardian, dead rock circling Earth for billions of years. But deep inside, the ancient structure hidden within the moon's core was waking. For centuries, rumors had circulated in secret scientific circles. Whispers of artificial cavities, long-forgotten relics buried beneath the lunar surface. These theories were dismissed by most as conspiracy or fantasy. Yet a clandestine group of Earth's top astrophysicists and engineers, working under the utmost secrecy, had long suspected that the moon was more than it seemed. They called it the lunar vault. When the fractures began to spread, their fears ignited. Within the dark recesses of the vault, enormous hangars and docks stretched endlessly, carved into the lunar rock and reinforced with materials unknown to Earth's scientists. Billions of ships, vessels of every conceivable design, lay dormant, an armada silent and waiting. The vault had been built eons ago by a precursor civilization, the architects, who had seeded Earth and countless other worlds with the gift of life and knowledge. Their technology was beyond anything modern humanity had achieved, and now that legacy was stirring back to life. The first major fracture tore through the moon's surface with a thunderous roar. Great fissures splintered the once pristine white stone, exposing gleaming metal beneath. World leaders were stunned as sensors detected movement, massive ships lifting off simultaneously, engines igniting in synchronized bursts. The world watched as the moon shattered further, revealing hangar bays opening like the petals of a mechanical flower. From these bays poured the lunar fleet, billions of ships of all sizes, shapes, and functions. Commander Reed of Earth's Space Defense was among the first to witness the phenomenon. "We never imagined anything like this," Reed said into his comms, eyes wide behind his helmet visor. "It's like the moon itself was a cradle for an entire fleet." Reed's flagship, the Sentinel, was one of Earth's most advanced vessels, yet it felt like a candle against the blaze of the emerging armada. Initial panic swept across Earth's population. Was this an invasion? A threat? Or something worse? But the human leaders acted with cautious optimism. Messages were sent through newly activated communication relays embedded in the fleet's command ships. To their surprise, the response was peaceful. The lunar fleet was not hostile. It had awoken after millennia of silence, awaiting the moment when its descendants could rise. Within days, humanity was learning to interface with the ancient technology. Ships powered by unimaginable energy sources could adapt to Earth's commands. The fleet was a gift, a safeguard left behind by the architects to defend their creation. The news spread rapidly through the Galactic Council. Word of Earth's sudden rise to power was met with shock, envy, and disbelief. 1 billion ships, that was not a number to be taken lightly. Commander Rek, a seasoned veteran from the Torelli species, watched the fleet from his warship in orbit. "This changes everything," he muttered. "Earth is no longer a backwater world." Galactic Power sent envoys and fleets to test the newfound strength of Earth. But the lunar fleet was not merely a weapon, it was a symbol. Earth used its fleet to defend, to aid, and to explore. When a nearby star system suffered a catastrophic solar flare, Earth ships arrived first, deploying shields and rescue teams. When piracy surged in the outer rim, lunar, vessels patrolled and restored order. The billion-ship fleet became a beacon of hope and protection. Back on Earth, Commander Reed and his crew trained tirelessly. They learned to coordinate with the ancient ships, mastering their complex systems. The humans, known for adaptability and stubbornness, integrated quickly. Their greatest advantage was not the technology itself, but the spirit with which they wielded it. 1 year after the moon's fracture, a new threat emerged. The Draxari, a warlike species long at odds with the Galactic Alliance, took notice. Their fleets massed near the Sol system. Aiming to challenge Earth's sudden power, the Council feared a devastating war, but Earth was ready. The battle began near the asteroid belt. Draxari dreadnoughts unleashed volleys of plasma and missiles. The lunar fleet responded in kind, Billions of ships moved as one, their formations shifting with precision. The battle was fierce. Ships exploded in fiery cascades, yet the lunar fleet held firm. Commander Reed, piloting the Sentinel, coordinated strikes that targeted weak points in the enemy formations. Then came the turning point. A massive Draxari superweapon charged, threatening to obliterate the entire fleet in one strike. The Sentinel launched a desperate assault, breaking through enemy lines. Using ancient architect technology, Reed's ship disrupted the superweapon's core. The weapon detonated prematurely, destroying several Draxari ships. The tide turned. The Draxari retreated. Earth's victory was decisive. After the battle, the Galactic Council convened. Earth's rise was no longer a secret. The billion-ship fleet was a force unlike any before. The Council offered alliances and respect, but Earth remained cautious. Commander Reed stood before a crowd of diplomats. "We do not seek dominion," he said. "We seek peace, but we will defend what is ours, with all we have." The moon, once a silent sentinel, had become a guardian once more. Its fractures revealed not just ships but humanity's potential. The billion-ship fleet was a testament to endurance, legacy, and hope. And Earth, the young world, had become a power that even the oldest civilizations would reckon with. In the end, the lesson was clear. Sometimes the greatest strength lies hidden in the most unexpected places, and sometimes a world's guardian waits patiently beneath the surface, ready to rise when the time is right.